Direct, playing on the right-hand side, speed, crosses, it's not the same.
Another yellow card, by the way, in the meantime, has gone to Malebo Modise, who, as you saw there, captioned as Haringami. That's the other name he goes by. As the cutback there can't find his man. Well, Dupree looking off it at the moment in his early touches here.
Well, you could say Haringami. I have nothing to do with that, just a loose translation of what that means. But he's part of it now.
Masasi stole that one. 4 yellow cards now that have been flashed by the referee, 2 apiece. As I remind you that 3-0 is the biggest win that Chippa has scored over Kaizer Chiefs. It's definitely still within reach. Their form at home this season, by the way, for Chippa, in 12 matches they won 4, drawn 5 and lost just 3. Chiefs' record away from home is really reflective of their current position in the league. 11 matches on the road, they've won 3, drawn 3 and lost 5. So staring at what will be their 6th defeat on the road. Chiefs have really done well as well away from home. They've enjoyed their home, their travels. Always draw a big crowd on their travels. There's too much on that one for Dupree. Johnson will gratefully collect.
My impression as far is that on the Chippa side, the players have been warned not to just take risks and start going carelessly forward. They've got to try and keep it compact, defend well in the midfield, try and keep possession as much as they can.
Masasi. Masasi taking on Solomon's. And referee says play on. Steve. 20 minutes to go. Castillo looking for Saide. Saide. And there was a body check. Oh, Chabalala is courting disaster here. Oh, he hasn't been booked yet, but there was a deliberate obstruction there. And he's the latest name to be taken. Justice Chabalala. Saide was gone there. And decided to take one for the team there, did Chabalala.
He's speedy, he's aggressive in his approach to the game, and sometimes you can't contain him. Just push him. That's what Chabalala did.
Chippa United just under 20 minutes away from what will be their 7th win of the season, and for their 5th at home. So they've definitely been a team that have enjoyed home comforts. This is their 3rd match here, by the way, at the Buffalo City Municipality. They say they will be playing possibly only one more match because they have a number of night games that are scheduled, and at the moment they can't play night games at this venue because the floodlights do not work.
State of readiness.
There
has to be proper all the time. I think it's a good platform. The atmosphere is good.
Perhaps I should correct that to say that not that the floodlights don't work, but it's not adequate lighting. Steve! What a save! Was that a save or a block? Wow! That looked a goal bound. Frosler, Steve again. Floating into the back post. Oh, great take. Darren Johnson gets a big pat on the back from Greg Martin. Oh,
he's doing well. He's going to be tested. Chiefs have got to come back. They're going to put him under pressure. How about this in terms of reflexes? Through a forest of players, and he does well. Look at that. That's good.
Like a seasoned veteran on debut. Darren Johnson.
Well,
sitting on a clean sheet at the moment, by the way.
For the Chiefs fans, they're seeing possibilities, forcing Chippa to make saves, and just one goal could change things.
And the next, as I keep saying, he's only had 2 saves to make, by the way. That tells you something about the way this game has gone. And both have come in the second half. Chippa is going to make a double change. Chippa United are about to make a double change. They're bringing on the experienced Roscoe Peterson, man who's long time veteran of his side, gained promotion with him 11 years ago now. Konobe makes way. Craig Martin is the other player that goes off, and on comes Roscoe Peterson and Caden Francis. Darren Johnson doing more work.
So question is, what is Roscoe Peterson coming for? Of course, when he started at Chippa playing midfield, went on to play for Supersport, but he comes back as a centre back. And it's a position that I think he's excelled in it. Reads the game quite well, good leadership qualities that he brings into the team, communicates, and now it's that time to get that defense organized. Shares that responsibility with Justice Chavala.
As the rain still coming down. The pitch is just about held out. Fortunately, we haven't had a heavy downpour, as I imagine we would have a lot of stagnant water out there.
Ishmael saying, pitch is work in progress. He knows that there's still some work to be done. And I'm sure having looked at this, when they looked at the atmosphere,
Castillo was at the heart of everything positive the Chiefs did early on this season. It was Tebe who's really come on and started to make things happen. Free kick for Kaiser Chiefs. Running out of time. 15 minutes to go.
I think Ranga is fencing this one. He doesn't want to have interference. He wants to go for it full blast. But he's having a conversation with his teammates. Potential to plug it onto the left-hand side of the keeper.
Shot from a long way out, and it flies well wide of the target. I'm not sure that was the right option from Ranga Chivapiro, really. Want to get something into the box. Looking for the spectacular there. Chippa have made themselves hard to beat in recent times at home here. 8 teams have come here, at least visiting sides here. Only one managed a win since September, and that was Polokwane City. And that played 8 since September at home for Chippa, and they won 4, drawn 3, and lost just the 1. They are a matter of minutes away from another win number 5 at home since September. Solomon's looking for Castillo. Good leap there. And another hopeful shot that goes well wide.
It's not happening. lost the rhythm once more. Started off quite well.
So the good run in 2024 at home continuing for Chippa thus far, unbeaten, and since the resumption of the league after the Africa Cup of Nations. Evanga, man who got it all started. Solomons. Castillo showed too much of it there to Kaizer. Good pass from H. Milson. Duprier hasn't been a feature since coming on, and what he has done is not really been convincing, like that little effort there now. Stable. It's coming down heavily now as the rain, and a metaphor really for Kaizer Chiefs' current mood. I would think it's just gloomy and teary at the moment. Tough times for Makosi. Someone got a good chunk of Masele there.
He's got to deal with a very strong, aggressive player who steps on him. I don't think it was deliberate.
And landed on him. You can see the droplets on our camera. Yeah, it's the umbrellas are up on behind the goals there of Johnson, and it comes from Tanzania. Way Frosla. That's going to be a goal kick. It's getting quite dark out here now, and which is a problem, as I've already mentioned, inadequate flood lighting. But we have got just over 11 minutes to play, so we could be able to get out of here before it becomes totally dark. It's just the heavy clouds above that have made it as dark as it is looking. Kaizer sticks a boot in. Darren Johnson goes route one. Masati, can he get something against his former club here? Had a helpless time at Kaizer Chiefs. Did Kamera Masati. It's a slip there, a crucial moment as they look to turn towards goal.
What's not helping Chiefs is that Chippa is not playing a high-tempo game. It's more mid-tempo, stop-starts, not helping their cause as we see. I think Ranga is getting substituted and Duwa to be introduced. Just come on now. I see there's a fan here pretty happy to see Duwa coming on.
Asking for something special from the youngster there, 19 years old, still Wandile Tuba, coming on to make his 7th appearance of the season. He's got 1 goal, and it was a memorable one, wasn't it? And he scored to open his account in the DSTV Premiership, then replaces Ranga Chivavera, whose afternoon of toil and frustration has come to an end. Here is Tuba. Square ball, away by Francis.
You know, we keep talking about these youngsters with great potential, and I've always so what normally happens is that when a youngster gets introduced into the side, he's got to be surrounded with players with good posture, presence about themselves.
Now, Solomons, Duba looking to turn. Gets the shot in, but couldn't put it on target. We are into the last 9 minutes, plus whatever additional time will be played. Kaizer Chiefs at this stage last season. We're sitting after 22 matches last season. Kaizer Chiefs found themselves in 5th position, currently lying in 8th, and they are 4 points shy of where they were at the same stage last season. Castillo, wow. It's not going to happen. You get the sense we could be here another 2 hours and the Chiefs would not find a goal.
I think the first 15-20 minutes of the first half, they would have been reminded of how positive they started the game in imposing themselves onto Chippa. It would have been instilled or probably encouraged in them to come up with the same intensity and more shots on target. I think so far they're still struggling.
Chiefs have had a rough start to 2024. Played 6 matches, have won just the 1, drew 3 and lost 2. And they've scored 3 goals in 6 league games. Only Polokwane City have fewer goals in 2024. Solomons. Yusuf Mart can't pick out anyone. It's now driving rain out there, but they're standing in place. No one is leaving, I can tell you that. They are holding out. No one has left the stadium. Quite remarkable here. There's a shove in the back of Justice Chabalala. What a shift the skipper has put in, Brand Mate.
He has. I think in terms of organizing that defense, he's been very solid. He's matured. His game has matured. We're talking about a player, as I mentioned, part of Freak State Stars. Went in to be part of Amapagania. And he continues to enjoy his football. He's maturing. Great leadership.
If you want to get a measure of how Chiefs have struggled as well for goals, their top scorer is Pule Modi, and he's only got 4. The player. Oh, that's almost a foul there in the path of Mart. Ashley Dupree on 3 goals. Man on the ball. Tebes looked lively since coming on.
His strength has always been to play a lot of forward passes, and that's been his game. And you're talking about Modi being the leading goal scorer, and then from a business perspective you start asking, Ranga, I have you as a striker. You used to score goals. Sahile, you were brought in to say you are a solution to our strike force. Is it good money or good investment, or what could be wrong?
It becomes very difficult as well to blame somebody like Chippa, for example. He had very little to work with in terms of supply or quality supply. And as you were, I think you alluded to earlier, you know, at last season at Marumo Gallants, it was almost as, I mean, the team played for him. He was the outlet for everything. So whenever they got opportunity to go forward, they looked for him, and he rewarded them. 10 goals, as I mentioned. Now, is there a goal here for Chippa to wrap it up in style? Can Chiefs pull one back and maybe set up a dramatic finish to this game? Yusuf Mart, frustrated fans, and is he just let the pass go? It's easily cut out. Little slip from Duba. Keep possession to Chiefs. The time is running out. Sahile. Not a good first touch, and of course Roscoe Peterson is the man you'd want right there. Then does the safe thing, a sensible thing, puts it behind for a goal kick, or corner rather.
Well, you've got to give it to the tactical astuteness of Kopo and September in terms of the changes that have made. The experience, Roscoe Peterson having to come on as well, great leadership.
If Chiefs failed to get on the score sheet, this will be the 11th time this season that they've failed to get on the score sheet. It would be a new record low for the club. Already 10 is a low at this stage of the season for Chiefs. So definitely have been goal shy. That's just speculative. That is just hopeful more than anything from Yusuf Mark, looking for the spectacular. We know he's done it in the past.
And we're not going to go there because we know what he's capable of.
Well, what a debut for Darren Johnson, the former under-23 international here, making his first start in the PSL, in the DSTV Premiership, as a player who, of course, said was with Tuks, and referees indicating another change there. And bienvenue Evan Gaz, long day at the office, he worked so hard up front and in defense. And Mashiane has come on for Chiefs. Happy Mashiane.
It's actually difficult to look into the Chiefs side and look at the individuals that are here. New ones that have been brought into the team, are they settled? Look at those that have been in the team. It's a very difficult one. I think it needs a discussion on its own, because you're talking about Chippa and the progress that they feel they're making in terms of their approach to the game and the results that they're getting. Is it the same when Chiefs reflect on a couple of games that they've played, those that they've lost?
Into the last minute of regulation, and Chippa United looking good here for a full haul. Top of September has plotted a big win here, the first since 2019 against Kaiser Chiefs. Almost 5 years since they last beat Chiefs at home.
Someone is cramping. Solomons is cramping. The conditions, the pitch is a bit heavy now.
Well,
pushed forward.
Floated in Duba, couldn't control it. Mashiane into the line. Well, we're getting a signal 4 minutes. Oh, that's a high boot from Duba.
Well, they made the changes, of course. Chippa United, you can tell that they were willing to suffer in the quest to defend their lead. The stop-starts, the organization at the back, the leadership qualities. Roscoe Peterson alongside Chabalala, who I think is given a man of the match performance.
Well, this is a chance here for Darren Johnson, almost making a blunder there, a blemish on what would have been a fantastic DSTV Premiership debut. That's just actually, there's a word of correction, by the way. He did actually make a cup appearance for Chippa against NC Pros in the Netbank Cup in early games. But this is his full Premier. This is his first match in the DSTV Premiership, and he's on his way to a clean sheet.
He's done well.
Yeah, this will be clean sheet number 9, by the way, for Chippa United. Make that number 10.
And for the first time, this is better. And I look at Saeed and his intentions there, because he looked up to see the options that he's got.
Darren Johnson, as I said, will help himself to a clean sheet on debut. Nobali has had 8 of the 9 clean sheets that Chippa have kept. Wow, he's been colossal for Chippa this season, the Nigerian international. And was a silver medal.
Yeah.
Who missed out in the final. Of course, Now, this is a good run from Francis. Can he wrap it up in style? Spectacularly away by Edmundson. Oh, now a mistake could allow Duba in here. No, that really is. That's been the story of Kaizer Chiefs afternoon.
Going through the motions in terms of the approach to the game. Yes, they've made subs with the intention to impact the game, but it hasn't worked.
What's been a mournful week for Kaizer Chiefs looks like ending with more misery being heaped on their fans, mourning the loss of a player, albeit a player they hadn't seen in action yet. But yeah, dark week ending in rather gloomy fashion here for Kaizer Chiefs as well. Kaizer for Chippa showing for themselves no mercy. No sentiment about it here. They had a job to do and they've done it to perfection. Okay, a tired looking use of Mark there. Mashiani. Chippa now just getting men behind the ball here. Duprier to Frosler. Duprier sets off on a little run. Duprier! No power, nothing in it. Straight at Darren Johnson. No Stanley Nwabali, no problem.
Yeah, that's the man that has come on and has done well.
Now, still time enough for one late goal. That was a pull, wasn't it?
Offside.
Oh, there was a flag up offside, was there?
But then the pull was right because that is going to be a penalty.
There it is! There it is! Chippa have done it! They make it back-to-back wins in the DSTV Premiership at the expense of Kaizer Chiefs. What a performance at the back from their captain, Justice Chabalala. What a performance it has been from this young fella making his debut in the DSTV Premiership. And he starts off with a clean sheet. And it's hard to argue, Brian Mate, that the best team has won here, without a doubt.
Definitely.
The best team on the day.
They played maturely, they were calculative, they were put under pressure for the first 10-15 minutes. They had to show their maturity. At the same time, they knew that they have snipers